this from day one, I've been saying that this fight was a mismatch. I continue to say, and of course, I hear the ridicule. I heard, everybody say that I was crazy, this and that. Charlo is the bigger man, so on and so forth. Actually, I knew exactly when the fight was signed. I knew that, Charlo wasn't gonna show up. I knew he wasn't gonna show up.
The loser's talking about, Terrence Crawford. I ain't getting knocked out like everybody else. What are you talking about?
Segue me into Terrence Crawford.
I don't want to see Crawford versus.
Guess what?
Too skilled.
Guess what? He didn't get stopped last night, but he showed us who you are. You're not gonna step up. That Lions only that you're talking, you're not going to do that unless something lands and you see it. You have no ability to just let me dog it out and find something. Let me dog it out and do something. Go out on my shield.
That's what I want.
So guess what? Now I'm Mr. Irrelevant.
You have to understand that JERMELL CHARLO sold the only thing that he was worth. It's no secret that they were hard to give JERMELL CHARLO his credits for what he was doing in boxing. It's downright sinful that he's never graced a pound for pound list on anybody's list. The only thing that people couldn't deny him is what he did inside that ring. And even though it doesn't come across as smooth all the time, but what he says in front of that camera and his relentless attitude, and that me against the world whole mentality thing, I'm a dog to the end. That's the only thing that he had. That's the only thing that they couldn't take away from him. It's the only thing that you couldn't deny of him. One thing JERMELL CHARLO's gonna put in the work. He's one of the best conditioned fighters. He's strong, well put together. His head is in the game. He gave up the one thing that made him anything, because they didn't want him to be what he is right now anyway. And he's still not even celebrated or looked at how he should be. So when you gave that up, that's your whole moniker. That's everything that you're built off of. So when you gave that up, where does that put you? And that's why I say irrelevant. Ain't that what I said? That's exactly what I said. It makes you irrelevant. If you can't back up, which they can't do anymore, neither Jamal or JERMELL, where do y'all go? What do they do with you guys? Because like I said, there's not really a market for them. So what do we do with you guys? That was the one thing you were supposed to hold on to. And it wasn't about beating Canelo. Nobody thought that. Timothy Bradley said he knew when the fight was signed, he wasn't going to show up. This is why when it comes to talking about Canelo's fights, and man, I leave that to y'all, man. Because it's always some theatrics. But he said he knew he wasn't going to show up. But it's about the effort. Putting in the effort. You can go out the right way. But the way he went out with that kind of effort, it deserves to be dogged and talked about. Because it was so obvious that he went in there and touched his ankles. It was so obvious, like nobody could deny it. I'm going to put it like this. This probably was the first time it looked really disgusting to you. Like, I'm going to put it like this. What JERMELL CHARLO did that night looked real whorish. Not hoish. Whorish. You know what I'm saying? It was real like slut-like. You know what I mean? The way he just laid out like that and just with no resistance, and you know what I'm saying? He sold out more than himself. On multiple. Now you can't be trusted. And this is the thing. It's bad enough you can't rear pay-per-view fight without nobody like a Canelo. So once again, where do you go? You're going to be talking this big guy, big dog stuff. But when it come down to it, you're not going to be able to pull the strings because the asses don't get put in seats for you. So that was dumb. Now to me, It's like he put himself back down at the bottom of the hill. Because that's what he's going to have to work it like. From here on out, that's crazy. Errol Spence and JERMELL CHARLO, at this point, you guys' career is in an interesting predicament. And I'm interested to see where we go from here. I really am. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.